is the assignment for Java JSP JPA, focusing on table joins. The table here that is new to the entire setup is the manager entry. So we've annotated it properly with the entity at table. We've got a generated ID for the primary key. We have columns, and we have a one-to-many relationship here that allows us to create a third table that links the employee table to the manager table with a one-to-many relationship, one manager to many employees. It's a pretty standard class with Pojo. Here's the edit manager servlet, which allows us to edit the manager. Have an add manager servlet, allows us to add a manager, same as we had with the employee. Manager entry helper does the exact same thing as the employee does, with the code being almost verbatim. Manager navigation servlet, again, we have the exact same thing happening as we did in the previous navigation servlet for the employee. The only difference here are the paths, really. And then we do the exact same thing for the view full roster servlet, which is allowing us to view both the manager and the employee roster at the same time. Here is that view manager roster servlet, which allows us to get to the manager roster.jsp. Here's our edit manager.jsp file, our full roster.jsp file, which allows us to have two forms where we're able to edit both of the rosters at the same time. And this is the manager roster.jsp. So, and here's our index.html, which has been updated to allow you to add a manager and also to view the full roster. So let's go over and play with this. So we're able to add an employee, put in there, can add that employee, we'll add a manager. Cool, and then we can add the manager, and then we can go and view the manager roster. Perhaps we want to delete him. Let's add a new manager. We can do Joe, Frank, I guess. We'll add that manager view. Maybe he wants to be called, maybe he wants to be called Joseph. Save the changes and see them there. We'll go back over here. We can see the full company roster, which is still able to be edited. This will take us back to the navigation servlet, where we're going to be able to edit. We can put in Christopher now, and my last name. Save the changes, add, go view the full roster, and now you can see that both are persisting there, and both are functional. So that